وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. I welcome you all to Medina Book 3. Inshallah, we'll be doing our class 59 today. So continuing on with lesson number 17, where we're learning about form 4, learning to identify the base form, the Madi, which is af'ala, mudariya, yuf'ilu, amr, af'il, masdar, if'alun, and ism fa'il, muf'ilun, and ism maf'ul, which is muf'alun, and we have ism zaman wa ism makan, and the same pattern as muf'alun. So we stopped in our previous session where we ended the sentence which said, when the teacher said, give the list of the absentees to the mudir, yuriduha li amrin ma. So we wanted to know what is this ma is. So if you see what it means here, up until amrin, it says, so yuridu means arada, yuridu means he wants it, the list. Li amrin, li is harf jar, amrin is your ism majrur for work. So what is this ma? This ma is coming as a nath, describing what type of work he wants it for. But what is this ma called as? So if you see, it's got a big name. So it's called ma nakiratu at-tammatu al-mubhamatu. It looks like, oh my god, it's a big name. How do we understand? But if we understand the meaning, it justifies its name. So this ma is ma of an-nakira. An-nakira is indefiniteness. So it does not mean any particular thing. But what is tammatu? That means it's completely indefinite. So absolutely have no idea. And what is mubhamatu? So if you see mubhamatu, when you see mu, so we need to identify whether it is mazid fihi. So if you see, it comes from abhama. He made something vague. So mubhamatum is ism maf'ul, the thing which is completely vague. So how do we define this ma? Vague and completely indefinite ma. That means the work which is describing here, it is indefinite to some work. How do we translate this as? For certain or for some. So if you go back to the sentence, yuriduha li amrin ma. So he wants it for some work. So maybe anything. He might have to do anything with that list. So if we take some more examples, so what do we see here? Like for example, if you say, a'atini kitaban ma. So give me, a'ata yu'ti, to give, and if you say you're giving, telling an amr, a'atini, give me, kitaban ma. So give me some book. So if you see, there is the man'ud is coming as an indefinite noun. Why is it indefinite? Because the ma which is coming as a naat is indefinite. So it does not relate to any particular thing. So that's why the man'ud always has to be indefinite. So it's saying kitaban, it can be majroor, or it can be mansoob, or it can be marfu. Whichever thing, it has to be indefinite. And the ma comes after it. So if we give some more examples, ra'aytuhu, I saw him. I saw him where? Fi makanin ma. In some place, in some house, somewhere. I saw him somewhere. So you don't know exactly which place. So you're just saying ra'aytuhu, I saw him in fi makanin ma. So some more example. Satafhamu hada. So you will understand this. Satafhamu is your haful istiqbal. So you will understand this yawman ma, someday. So I hope you understood this ma, this day. But here the sentence means you will understand this someday. So that is the ma an nakiratu at-tammatu al-mubhamatu. So now we're going to learn another concept with la. So we know la performs so many different functions in an Arabic sentence, but here we're going to learn, we've already learned this in book 2, we're just going to revise this. This is called a lam ibtada. So what does it mean? The lam which comes at the beginning. So this la is used to emphasize the whole sentence. So it gives the emphasis to, it comes in a jumlatul ismiya, it will emphasize the mubtada, what is being talked about, and it will emphasize the khabar, that is which is being talked about. So if we take a simple sentence, we say like zikrullahi akbaru, the remembrance of Allah is the best. So akbaru here means afdalu, so is the best thing. But if you want to emphasize this, if you want to say with more power, so how do we say? You bring this la at the front. So when you bring this la at the beginning of a sentence, you're emphasizing. So you're just not telling the remembrance of Allah is better. So you're telling, indeed, the remembrance of Allah is better. La zikrullahi akbar. So it has got its own impact. But we know there is another particle which performs the same function, but it does in its different way. So la is a very sweet guy. It doesn't change anything. It just comes and it does its job. But there's another particle which is inna. But when inna comes, it says, it shakes the whole sentence. It changes something. So what does it change? When inna comes, it makes the ism mansub. Now it's not inna zikrullahi, it is inna zikrallahi. We have fatha, mansub. So now we call this zikra because it is changed because of the effect of inna as isma inna. The inna will always have isma inna, the thing which has become mansub, and still it is emphasis, a greater emphasis. Truly, the remembrance of Allah, and the khabar will remain marfu. There is no change in the khabar. So now what happens to la? So la is sitting behind it. Now inna has overtaken it. Now what happens to bring a greater emphasis? The la says, okay, if you want to take that position, it slowly moves on to the khabar and sits there. So now we have inna zikrallahi la akbaru. So now again la does not change anything. It does not make khabar mansub, majroor, nothing. The khabar remains marfu. But now when the la is added, now this emphasis is double impact, you can say. So truly, in the remembrance of Allah is indeed the greatest. And this translation you cannot bring about just by putting in any other language. This is the beauty of Arabic, where we say the emphasis, the sentence which gives so much emphasis to what is being talked about. Inna zikrallahi la akbaru. So we got many examples in the Quran where we can say. So now when this lam has moved from its original position to position of the khabar. So when it was at the beginning, we know it calls lam ibtada. So now that it has moved itself. So it was there. So now it has moved itself. So what is this lam called? This lam is called lam muzhalaqa. Means the lam which has slipped, the lam which has skated, the lam which has moved. So now we see, when you see muzhalaqa, when you see mu, so is this a mazid fihi? So we need to see. So it's not like there are 4 letters after mu. So it does not fit in our normal pattern of a mazid fihi. So what is it from? So this word comes from zahlaqa, which is fa'il rubai. So if you remember, we say there are fa'il thulasi, 3 letter, and which is originally built, and we know that any verb, whether it is fa'il thulasi mazid fihi or fa'il rubai, which has 4 letters, will have alamatu mudari' as you, and ism fa'il and ism maf'ul will have again mu. So this muzhalaqa is the ism maf'ul from zahlaqa, you zahliqu. So for more examples for 4 letter for the same pattern will be like zalzala, tarjama, yutarjimu, zalzala, yuzalzilu. So all these are 4 letters, and again they'll have the same pattern of you and mu. So we got to be careful in recognizing these types of verbs and nouns, inshallah. So if you give more example, you read in our salah very frequently, you say wal asri innal insana lafi khusrin. Like inna, so it makes the isma inna mansub, and the khabar, the lam muzhalaqa coming and attached to give emphasis, and fi khusrin, truly the mankind is in loss. So you cannot just translate this, innal insana lafi khusrin, indeed he is in loss. So this understanding will be really enjoyed only in Arabic. So there are many more examples in the Quran if we have a look. So this is just as long as we understand the concept. So we're going to move forward. So this lam, again, as we said, there are so many lam, different functions the lam perform. We should not get confused with the preposition li. So li normally has kasra, like li amrin ma, li kasra. But when it is prefixed with the pronoun like ha, hu and kum. Because of phonetics reason it becomes la. So we need to bear in mind that lam or ibtada does not change the noun which comes after it. Whereas harf jar la, it will change the ism into ism majroor. So this lahu, laka, laha, this is majroor, whereas the lam or ibtada does not change the mubtada. You need to remember that. And one more examples like wala amatun mu'minatun. See, la is your lam or ibtada, amatun is a female servant, you can say. Mu'minatun is a naat, is a believer, female servant. Khayrun, that is your khabar, is better. Min, khayrun min is better than. So we get comparative here. Mushrikatin, so ism majroor here, a disbeliever. Walau, so we did walau, subhanallah, in our last class, which means even if. So this walau means even if. A'jabatkum, so we know a'jaba yu'jibu, it is like fata yafutu, where the thing which is missed in fata is become fa'il. Here a'jaba is to please, so the thing which pleases is the fa'il, and the person who is getting pleased is the maf'ulun bihi. So walau, even if a'jabat, she pleases, kum is you. So truly analysis that with the lam ibtada, we're emphasizing indeed a female slave, believing slave, is better than a mushrika, a disbeliever. Even if you are pleased, you are mesmerized with her, it doesn't matter. Belief is more important. So let's move forward to our lessons. Ad-darsu sabi'a ashara. So we're going to try and see complete as much as possible with this lesson. If possible, we're going to finish this lesson. So going to where we stopped, yuriduha al-an li amrin ma. So he wants it now, the list of absentees for some work. So we know this ali amrin ma. In yakun, so we know in here harfu shartin jazimun tajzimun fi'laini. Yakun is your fi'lu shart majzumun in its natural state. Maktabuhu, in yakun, if he is, kana yakunu, we're looking for her your ism and khabar. So ism kana will be marfu, remember that. Inna will have ism mansub, kana will have ism marfu. Got to be really clear with this. So maktabu, if his office is to be mughlaqan, is closed, you know, aghlaqa yughlaqa, that is your form 4 here. So we need to identify all forms of form 4. That is your ism maf'ul, if it is closed. Fasatajidu, why fa is here? Fa waqiyatu li jawab shart, because there is tanfis, seen is come. So seen does not change anything to the fa'al. So you will find him, fasatajiduhu fi maktabil mushrifi ala nashati sakhafiyyi. So what does it mean? So we know fi maktab here means the office of mushrif. So mushrif here again, this is a form 4 ism fa'il here. So here just showing you the mughlaqan comes from aghlaqa and mushrif comes from ashrafa. So here it means like a supervisor or controller. So a supervisor alan nashati, of what is nashati is activities, like come from nasheed. So like activities of what? Sakhafiyye, it's cultural, that's coming as a naat. So you will find him in the office of supervisor of cultural activities. So that is what it means, nashati, and as-sakhafi coming as a naat man'ud, the director of cultural activities. Yakhruj Yaqub, so Yaqub takes this letter and he goes out. Wa ba'da hunayhatin, what is hunayhatin? Hunayhatin means after a little while. Wa ba'da hunayhatin yaftahul baba shabun, like hajjun. So hajja yahujju, you know, it's muda'af. So it's some fa'il, this is shabun. What does it means? The door is opened by a young man. Shabun means young man. Wa yakhifu ladayhi, and waqafa yakhifu, to stop or to stand, and he stops. What is ladayhi? Ladayhi means inda. So it comes from lada. So we know when lada, when there is a pronoun attached, so the ya becomes visible. So he stands by it. So ashabu, so the young man, he says ba'da tahiyyati, so after greeting, after salutations, atasmahu li bid-dukhul ya fazilat al-shaykh. Samaha yasmahu is to permit. Will you permit me for entering ya fazilat al-shaykh, or respected shaykh? What does the shaykh say? Al-mudarris ba'da radd at-tahiyyati, So what is raddi? Raddi means is to return. So when he said Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi, so here it means he returned with wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So ba'd raddit tahiyyati. So after returning the salutations, it says ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. It means welcome. Udkhul means dakhala yadkhulu udkhul. So means enter. Wa aghliq. So when aghlaqa yughliqu aghliq. That is your form 4. So enter and close. Close what? Al-baba. Close the door. Yabdu annaka talibun jadidun. So we know we have done yabdu. It seems like. So again, bada yabdu will have a second type of masdar mu'awwal, which is anna, ismu anna, and khabar anna. So coming as a fa'il. So it seems, what does it seems? Annaka talibun jadidun. So that you are, that ka is your ismu anna, and talibun jadidun nat mannood is a khabar. So that seems that you are a new student. Masmuk, what is your name? Wa min ayna anta. So from where are you from? This is your masdar mu'awwal. Shabi said, Ismi Muhammad ibn Williama. So we need to see what is this name. So why do we have a dhamma there? And where is the alif of ibnu? And why do we have fatha here? So we're going to understand this. So the alif of ibnu is omitted. So we did this in our previous classes, I think 2 classes before. So here the alif is omitted. In writing, we know it is a hamzatul wasl, so the pronunciation is not pronounced if there is a word before it. But even it is omitted in writing if it's between the names of the son and father. If it is between the names of son and father, example, Muhammad ibn William, but Muhammad son of William. However, this omission is subjected to 2 conditions. What are those conditions? The first condition is that the name of the father should not be preceded by the title. For example, if you have to say Al-Hasan ibn Aliyun, but if you want to say the same thing, Al-Hasan ibn Al-Imami Aliyin, so the title is before. So then we have to write the alif. So that is one of the rules. And the second rule is that all the words have to be in the same line. So that is one of the conditions. It's a writing rule. So if you are splitting like Khalid ibn Walid, so if it is coming in a different line, Al-Walid, then you have to write the alif. So it's small most things, so which stops you from having any mistakes and understanding better. So again, you know that because the tanween, why the tanween is not written? Because it ends with noon, the sukoon, then you'll have iltikai sakinani, you cannot pronounce it, you cannot say Muhammadun, and then you have to stop, so you cannot pronounce. You cannot have a tanween, a noun before ibnu, so it has to be Muhammad dubnu. So like Bilal ibn Hamidin, it's not Bilalun ibn Hamidin, so it's a Bilal ibn Hamidin. So we need to remember this, inshallah. So moving forward, so Al-Mudarris says ahadisu ahdin bil Islam. So we did this last time. It's are you new in Islam? Ahadisu ahdin. Ahdin here means zamanin, in time. Are you new in time in Islam? Bil Islam anta. So Muhammad says naam, yes. So Al-Mudarris, Alhamdulillahi allazi hadana lil Islam. So indeed we have to thank Allah for being a Muslim, because the guidance is with Allah. So He guides, yahdi man yasha. So whoever He wills, He guides. So Alhamdulillah. So we should always thank. So if you are on the guidance, you should say Alhamdulillah. All praises to Allah. Allazi, the one who hadana, hada yahdi. So He guided us lil Islam, for Islam. So He's asking, Mata aslamta ya akhil karima. Again we need to understand here. So when did you aslama, yuslimu, to accept Islam? So when did you accept Islam? Ya akhi al karima. So we need to see why there is a fatha here. So now we are saying akhi here. So there is no nasab, and we can't say anything with fatha. So we know ya harfu nida. When it comes to a name which has mudaf ilayhi, it will make the mudaf mansub. So it is actually akha plus ya mutakallim. So we know when ya comes, then the chutti or the fatha goes to on holiday. So it becomes akhi. So but on the background we know it is mansub. The naat will have the same i'rab. It will be mansub. Why it is al? Because akha is mudafun ila marifa. All pronouns are definite. So that's why the naat for the definite will be definite. So, oh noble brother. So when did you accept Islam? Muhammad aslamtu ama 1981. Alfun wa tiswa miyatin wa wahidun wa samanun. How do we write this? So in 1981. So it could be written in two ways, by writing the biggest number first, or in more classical way by writing the smallest number first. It is more modern way is to write the biggest number first. So ama alfin tis'amiyatin wahidin wa samanin. Al-Mudarris says aslama abawaka. See, we know it is your harf al-istifham, and again there is a hamzatul qata. There are two hamzatul qata which have to be written separately. Aslama abawaka. What is abawaka? Means we know we have done this before. Abawani means two parents. Here it means both father and mother. So when the musanna, it becomes mudaf, the noon is dropped and the ka is mudaf ilayhi. Have your parent accepted Islam? That's the question here. Abawaka is your abawani plus ka. So you need to remember that. And noon is dropped. Have you both the parents accepted Islam? So that's your form 4. So Muhammad says lamma. So we know lamma means not yet. So we know it is like in lamma wal fali, it will make the fa'il mudari majzoom. So it has to be yuslim. Even if you don't see the vowel signs, we should know this. Lamma yuslim. They have not yet accepted. So who is not accepted? Abi. So that is your fa'il for the fa'il yuslim here. So lamma yuslim abi. So my father has not yet accepted. Hadahullahu. So we know when Madi is used with Allah, that means you're doing dua. May Allah guide him. Amma ummi. So again, if you see amma, we're looking for fa. So as for my mother, fa aslamat walhamdulillah, and she has accepted Islam. Walhamdulillah. All praise to Allah. Al-Mudarris, maza ya'malu abuka. So what does your dad do? So amala ya'malu. What is the, where is the fa'il? You can't say anything with fatha, with the dhamma. But we see wow here. So we know ism fa'ilum alamatu raf'ihi al-wa'u li'annahu min asma'il khamsa. So it is from the 5 special noun. Abun, akhun, famun, hamun and zu. Muhammad, he replies, huwa mudiru muthafin. So what we know, huwa, he is, that is mubtada, and mudiru, it is your khabar. Huwa mudaf and muthafin is mudaf ilayhi. What is muthafin? So it is, that is your form 4 as well. Mudirun, that is your ism file, comes from adara, you know, to control. He is the controller or director or head. You say, so what is muthafin? So when you see fatha, that is your ism maf'ul. But what is the fa'il? It is athafa, to place a curio. Curio means something which is antique or which is unique or which is rare. So muthifun is ism fa'il, and muthafun a place. So now here we know it is ism maf'ul, but here it means ism makan. Ism makan, the place where the curios are kept. Muthafun, that is what we call as museum. So he is the director of museum. So he pauses, Muhammad pauses for some time, and he says ha'a khitab al mudiri. So we know ha'a, it is ism fa'al, that means verb noun, which has the same effect as a fa'al. So it will have a maf'ulun bihi. Here ha'a means khuz, take what? Khitab, a letter written, al mudira. So al mudarris yaqra'ul khitaba. So he reads the letter, and what does he say? Innal mudira yuthna alayka kathiran. Truly. So inna, we know it will have ismu inna mansub. And what is yuthna? So why, when we see you, so we need to look for mazid fihi form, whether it is 2 or 3 or 4 actually. So it is form 4, comes from asna. Asna is to praise something. So asna comes from harf jar ala. So here alayka means he has praised you. Praised you what? Kathiran. Kathiran is here maf'ul mutlaq. Muhammad says jazahullahu khairan. So we know jaza will have 2 maf'ulun bihis. So who is your first maf'ulun bihi, and khairan is your second maf'ulun bihi, and Allahu lafzul jalala is your fa'il. May Allah reward him with better. Al-Mudarris, min ayna laka hadha al-mushaf al-jamil allazi biyadika. So how do we understand this? So min aina, so from where do you have? Laka here means do you have. Hadal mushafu. So this mushaf means the copy of the Quran. So again, mushaf says this mu. So again we need to understand this ashafa. It comes from the base form is ashafa al jamilu. That is, you're coming as nath, the beautiful mushaf. That allazi is your nath, that which is in your hand. So from where did you have this? So Muhammad says a'atanihi al mudiru. A'ata yu'ti will have, again we know, we should to recollect, it will have two mafulun bihis. So a'ata, why do we have alif here? That's what I'm trying to show here because a'ata means he gave. So when we have a pronoun attached, this alif maksura will become alif mamduda. That says a'ata. Nun wiqaya ya mutakallim is your mafulun bihi number 1, and he is your mafulun bihi number 2, and al mudiru is your fa'il. So the mudir gave it to me. Al mudir is wallahi laqad surirtu kathiran biliqa'ika. So again wallahi, so we know waw al qasam, so then we'll have ism majroor. Ism qasam will be majroor, wallahi. So when you take a oath and we have to say something in affirmation and to emphasize, so we get laqad. Again, islam is coming as a jawab qasam, and this is in affirmation, then we use laqad. So truly indeed I am surirtu, to be happy or to be pleased. Kasiran, I'm pleased a lot. Biliqa'ika, with your meeting. So I'm very pleased to meet you. So you can put it in that way. Wa inni mu'jabun bika. So truly I am. So we know a'jaba yu'jibu. Mu'jabun is ism maf'ul. Mu'jabun. So a'jaba, to be pleased. So I am the one who is pleased with you. So truly I am pleased with you. Kaifa wajadta al-jami'at al-islamiyata. So how did you find the Islamic University? Muhammad says a'jabatni kathiran. So we know a'jaba yu'jibu, it's like fata yafutu. Remember, the thing which pleases is the fa'il, and the one who is pleased is the maf'ulun bihi. So a'jabat, that it pleased me. Whom did it please? It pleased me. Kasiran. Kasiran, again it is maf'ulun mutlaq. We're going to learn more inshallah later on. So just remember, it's a kasiran is your maf'ulun mutlaq. So it pleased me a lot. Innaha, truly it is. Isma inna mansub here ha. Jami'atun, khabar inna marfu. Faridatun. What is faridatun? That means it is a unique. Truly it is a unique university. Yadrusu fiha, studying in it. Who is studying? Where is the fa'il? Abna'ul muslimina. So abna'u is your fa'il. The children of the Muslim children. Min mashariqil ardi wal magharibiha, from east and west. So you can say from all corners, from east and west part of the western part of the world, all the Muslim children, they are studying in it. Yaktubul mudarrisu ayataini ala saburati. So now the teacher is writing 2 ayats on the blackboard. And what is he saying? Al-Mudarris says iqra. So now it's how to pronounce iqra'il ayataini ya Harun. So he's telling to Harun, read these 2 ayats, ya Harun. So Harun reads Ba'dal istiyadati wal basmalati. That means after saying Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So the ayah goes like this.
يريدون أن يطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم ويأبى الله إلا أن يتم نوره ولو كره الكافرون هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون.
So what does it say? يريدون أن يطفئوا نور الله. So يريدون, أراد يريد, form 4, and yuridu, yuridani, yuriduna, they want. So we know yuridu, it will have al-masdar muawwal coming as a maf'ulun bihi. They want what? An yutfi'u. Again, this is form 4, atfa'a yutfi'u, to put off. So they want to put off what? Noor Allah. So Noor is coming as a maf'ul bihi for atfa. So they want to put off the Noor of Allah. What is Noor of Allah means here? Means the Quran. They want to stop the Quran. Bi afwahihim. So bi afwahim, with their mouths. So there are three words in it. Bi harf jar. Afwahi is your ism majrur wa huwa mudaf, and him is your final mudaf ilayhi. Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin. Wa ya'ba Allahu illa an yutimma nurahu. So what is aba ya'ba? Is to refuse. To refuse. Here Allah refuses. So Allah lafz jalal coming as a fa'il for ya'ba. Allah refuses illa, except. So in plus la, illa, except an yutimma nurahu. So an yutimma, again it is an plus fa'il mudariya mansoob. It is coming as masdar mu'awwal here. So except to complete nurahu. So nura is your maf'ulun bihi for atamma yutimmu. Again this is your form 4. وَيَعْبَ اللَّهُ إِلَّا أَن يُتِمَّ نُورَهُ. So Allah refuses it except that He wants to. He will complete His nur, that is, He'll complete the revelation of the Quran. وَلَوْ كَرِهَ الْكَافِرُونَ. So we did walau, which means even if. What it means? Even if. And it will have madi, but the meaning will be in present tense. So even if they dislike it. Who dislike it? Al-kafiruna. So those who disbelieve. Huwa allazi arsala rasulahu bil huda wa dinil haqqi. And He is the one. Huwa is your mubtada, allazi is coming as your khabar. And again we have isma mawsula allazi. We are looking for asilatul mawsul. Arsala rasulahu. Arsala, again it is your form 4. So to send somebody. So He is the one who sent. Who sent whom? Rasulahu, His messenger, bil huda, with guidance, wadeenil haqqi, with the manifest religion, liyuzhirahu. So li, what type of li is this? This li is lamu. This li is harf jar for the reason. So first you can say lamu ta'lil. So why is it sent? Wadeenil haqqi liyuzhirahu. Liyuzhirahu, to manifest. Azhara yuzhiru. So why it is mansoob here? Because of an mudmara. We know when lamu ta'lil comes, there is an mudmara. So an is hidden. That's why it is mansoob, to manifest His ala-dini kullihi. So yuzhira means to prevail over. So yuzhira ala-dini, to prevail over the religions, kullihi, to prevail over all the other religions. So this is what Allah has sent this Islam with. Huwa allazi arsala rasulahu. He is the one who sent the messenger, His messenger, with guidance. Bil huda wa deenil haqqi, with the true religion. Why? Liyuzhirahu, so that He makes it superior. Ala deeni kullihi, upon all other religions. Walau karihal mushrikun. Even if mushrik, the one who associates partner, hates it. Walau karihal mushrikun. So that's the ayah with a lot of form 4s here to understand and to ponder over, inshallah. Al-Mudarris says, Fakkiru fi hatainil ayataini. So fakkiru is form 2, to ponder over. So it says ponder over these 2 ayat. Hatainil ayataini. Thumma, then ajibu. So ajaba. This is your form 4, ajaba yujibu. So how do we make your amr here for antum? So originally we know the form 4 amr is formed from the original to ajibuna antum. So you take away the alamatu mudari' and you drop the noon. So it becomes ajibu. If it is singular, it will be ajib. But if it is antum, it will be ajibu. You got to remember that. So then answer. Ajibu anil as'ilatil muwajjahati. So we know as'ilati is plural for questions. And what is muwajjaha? Again, wajjaha, if you see, it is form 2. Yuwajjihu, muwajjihu, to directed. To directed. So muwajjaha, it is questions that are directed ilaykum, to you. Maza. So what is the first question here? Maza yuridul kuffaru ya Idris. So he is asking this, what does the kuffar wants? So he says, this is yuriduna itfa'a nurillahi. So you see, it's very clever here. So what do we have here? Here we have two form force. Arada yuridu and yuriduna, they want. Itfa'a. What is itfa'a? That is your masdar. If'alun. And that will be your mudaf, and nuri is your mudaf ilayhi. So they want to put out the noor of Allah. Al-Mudaris. Ayumkinu hada ya Ali. Is this possible, ya Ali? Is this possible to put out the noor of Allah? So obviously it says la. Lahada mustahilun. So we have la coming as a jawab for the harful istifham. So we know whenever it comes with we need to have naam or la. So first of all you negate. Is this possible? No. And then you emphasize more. La. So we say what is lahada? This lam, lam ibtada, to emphasize the whole sentence. No, this is. Because hada, there is no al, that means this is mubtada and this is khabar. What is the khabar? This is mustahilun. What is mustahilun? This comes from form 10. That means it is impossible. It is out of questions. So no, this is not possible at all. Al-Mudaris. وَمَاذَا يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ يَا Yunus. So what does Allah wants? We know Allah wants to complete His nur. So you say, يُرِيدُ إِتْمَامَ نُورِهِ. So atamma yutimmu. So you have to make if'alun. So you break the idgham to separate the memes. Then you make itmamun. So you can put yuridu. You can say yuridullahu, or just say yuridu itmama nurihi. Itmama. So this is al-masdar muawwal original. This is not masdar muawwal. It is proper masdar. Itmama. So if you want to change this to masdar muawwal, you say yuridu ay yutimma nurahu. So that is how the vowel signs will change. If you want to change it into masdar muawwal, or if you want to use proper masdar, so we have to be careful with all the vowel signs. It will be yuridu an yutimma nurahu, or yuridu itmama nurihi. Al-Mudaris. Ataskuru ayata ukhra fi hadha al-ma'na ya Shu'aib. Zakara yaskuru, to remember. Can you mention another ayah with this same meaning ya Shu'aib? What does Shu'aib say? Na'am. Qala ta'ala fi surati Saf. What it says? Wallahu. So see, this waw is ataf. So if you say wallahi, then it becomes qasam. Then we need a jawab qasam, but this is not that. So you got to be careful how to understand these things. Wallahu mutimmu nurihi. So Wallahu is your mubtada, mutimmu is your khabar, wa huwa mudaf, and nurihi, nuri is mudaf ilayhi, wa huwa mudaf, and he is your final mudaf ilayhi. So Allah is the completer. That's a ism fa'il. He is the one who completes his nur. So Allahu mutimmu nur. He is the completer of his nur. Walau karihal kafirun. Even if the disbelievers dislike it. Al-Mudaris. Bima arsalallahu rasulahu ya Muhammad. With what did Allah send? Arsala, to send somebody. So who is the fa'il here? Allah, Lafzul Jalala here coming as a fa'il. So with what Allah sent? Sent what? His messenger. Ya Muhammad. So as Muhammad says, Arsalahu bil huda wa deenil haqqi. And you could also add, why? Liyizhirahu ala deeni kullihi. So that it manifests upon all the other religion. Yadkhulu Ishaq. So the Ishaq is entering. And what does Ishaq say? We're going to learn in it in the next class. So we're going to stop here. So you got still very interesting conversation going on. So alhamdulillah, I hope you have learned quite a few things in this lesson. It's a big lesson to ponder over, to understand, and a lot of things open up inshallah. So we will continue with lesson number 17, the last segment, and inshallah we'll do the exercises and we see what does the teacher say to Ishaq when he enters. So until then, keep watching, keep practicing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.